Hey Spuds, I'm Layla Melville.
And I'm Wyatt Bartroff, here to talk to you about Veterans Day. Originally known as Armistice Day, Veterans Day is a public holiday held on the anniversary of World War I to honor all U.S. veterans and victims of war.
Veterans Day is an important holiday because it's when we honor those who have put their lives on the line to fight for our freedom.
To start off our Veterans Day assembly, we have the RHS Band playing our national anthem.
Thank you, RHS Band, for that amazing performance.
And now we have the RHS Choir performing America the Beautiful.
And while the choir sings, there will be a slideshow showcasing some Ridgefield community veterans.
RHS Choir for that amazing performance, and as well as all the Ridgefield community veterans. Now we're going to hear a message from our keynote speaker, Garrett Oneto.
All right. Hi, my name is Garrett. I'm April's uncle, and she's wants me to answer these 4 questions for in this video, so I will. And according to my sister's guidance, also keep it school friendly. I will try and do my best. I'm a veteran, just retired a couple months ago after 22 years in the Air Force. Spent a lot of time stationed overseas, TDY overseas, deployed to various locations in Southeast Asia. Yeah, so we'll get started with the questions. What made you want to enlist in the military? I knew I wasn't going to go to school. although I'm now going back to school. And there weren't really too many options in Chester, California, town of 2,000 people. So, but I wanted to do something that I felt mattered with my life, and the military seemed like a good place to do it, and it was a great choice. 22 of the best years of my life, and largely because of question number 2, what were the relationships you made during your service? I've got some friends who are just as close as family. Also met my wife, Yuri, who's here behind the camera. Met her when I was stationed in Japan. But yeah, I mean, just the bonds that you form with people when you're in really crappy places, or in the case of me and her, a really awesome place. But still, yeah, just kind of you got nothing but each other. So that kind of forms those strong relationships. And I'll carry them with me throughout my post-military life. One of the best parts of serving. How would you define Veterans Day? That one's a little hard. Me, like a lot of vets, kind of don't really talk about our service too much, not because of any kind of, it's difficult to or anything like that, but to us, it's just kind of a job. Not necessarily a job like any other, but we certainly got paid for it. But it is an opportunity for those of us that have served to reflect on our service, also to reflect on the service. And you might say this is more for Memorial Day, but certainly it comes to mind for all of us who've worn the uniform, those who served and are no longer with us, reflect on their service as well. And how I would like to be honored for Veterans Day, I guess I could say not. I don't really go in for that very much. I certainly got more out of my experience in the military than I put in, which I put in quite a bit. So I don't think I need any special honoring. I've got those great relationships that we spoke of, my beautiful wife, and just a whole bunch of some very fuzzy, but all very great memories to carry with me. So that about covers it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Onetto, for your speech and service.
And now for a poem performed by Jacob Bell.
Dear veterans, those of us who have not served will never fully understand the sacrifices you've made, both in times of peace and of war. We will never fully understand what you were required to do or how you were able to do it. We will never fully understand the depth of your scars. But what we can offer you is this. We see you. We recognize your humanity, and we send you love that is gentle, patient, and healing. With blessings and gratitude, we ask that you remember you are loved. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob.
And that's going to wrap up our Veterans Day Assembly. Again, thank you to all those who have served and dedicated their lives to service.